Hi, and welcome to Stroke Survivors, a guide to surviving it. My name is Gay. I had a stroke 3 years ago on November 8th, 2016. I just want to tell you that I hope this channel accomplishes hope, and we're all at different levels, but I hope it inspires somebody to keep going. My friend Jessica and I were going to do this video together, but of course, because of the coronavirus, we're not able to. So I got permission from her to start this, and hopefully my next one will be my brother Jeff. He is going to give his caregiver side to surviving a stroke, how it was before and how I am now. I just want to fill you in about my stroke. I had a stroke November 8th, 2016. It was severe. I almost died. So much so that when I arrived at Parkview, they sent me to Denver, to UC Denver, to die. And they thought they had a better chance of dealing with me than it was here in Pueblo. So I was fight for life to Denver, and I can't give them enough credit. They saved my life, literally. I was there. I don't remember a lot. I was kind of in and out for a long time, so forgive me for my timelines and stuff, but the first stroke I had was a cerebellum stroke, that is in the back of your head. My left brain was affected, so my right side was paralyzed. My whole right side. And my left eye was over here. And I have double vision ever since. These are actually prism glasses. They're not prescription. They help me see long distance. So I have them finally. But I worked really hard to get my eye back to where I look normal. I have aphasia, as you can tell. But what was weird is in the beginning, I thought I was saying stuff, and I really wasn't. I have no idea what I was coming out as, or if I had any voice at all. I really don't remember. So that'll be something for my brother to address when he gets here. But, so yeah, so I was up in Denver, I think for 2 weeks, and then they ambulanced me back down here. They had a big discussion on whether to send me to a nursing home or to the hospital for physical therapy and all my therapies. And thank God they chose Parkview, because my life would have been a lot different if it would have been a nursing home. But, so I went there. And again, I was out of it most of the time. I just felt so tired. I wanted to sleep. And they did a lot for me there. Actually, Allison, if you're listening, she was my occupational therapist. And she got me to learn how to go to the bathroom and to shower and everything, because I was in a wheelchair. So, because I had boys living here with me at the time, and I really didn't want to put them through it or me through it. So, but I have speech therapy. Her name was Heather. Hi, Heather. And she played games with me, which helped me with my cognitive reasoning and my speech. And then I had Robin. I love Robin. She was my physical therapist there. And she taught me how to stand up. I'm going to cry. But she helped me stand up and do things I thought I would never do. But the prognosis was how I was at 6 months is how it was going to be for the rest of my life. Well, I proved them wrong. And I hope you prove your doctors wrong. When I got out was December 20th. I was in the hospital about almost 2 months. And when I got home, my brain couldn't process everything. noises hurt my head, like dogs barking, trash trucks, motorcycles, diesels, fireworks. Everything hurt. Also, the light hurt. I lived in the dark forever, it seemed like, because it just hurt. I can't explain it, but it hurt. And so I always wanted everything dark and quiet. And also my mood swings. I had no control over them. I'm pretty sure I was mean. I was crying and I was laughing for no reason. I had no control over my emotions at all. I remember one time I was pissed off, excuse my language, but I was mad. And I'm like, what are you mad about? And I thought about it, and there was no reason, but I felt it. I felt angry. But also, I was sad because I was 46 when this happened. I was normal. And then, bam, one day I wasn't. Everything was taken away from me. So it was kind of tough. Everybody left me. Like I said, I don't remember being mean, but I probably was. And I was probably emotional and clingy and all kinds of things because this stroke affected more than my body. It affected my mind. And also, too, a lot of frustration because I can't write because I'm right-handed and my right side was paralyzed pretty much. And I couldn't speak, but I thought I was speaking, but I wasn't. So I couldn't communicate with people. It was the most frustrating time of my life ever. Because I knew what I wanted to tell people, but I couldn't. And also, the funny thing is, like, if you have a can of pop, like this can of pop, okay? I knew it was a can of pop, but I didn't know how to verbalize it. So I would say, whatever. And they go, we have no idea what you want. What do you want? I'm like, I remember one time I was in the hospital still, and my brother, he was so nice. He came and visited me a lot. And I was trying to tell him that my television, I couldn't change the channel. I couldn't find a channel that I wanted to watch. And he's like, he like blew it off. And I'm like, no, this is serious. I can't like change the channel or find that channel. So you gotta help me. But I thought I was telling him, but I wasn't. So we laugh about it now, but he's like, oh crap, that's what you wanted me to do. I'm like, yes. But I didn't find out until I got home, so anyway. But I had a whole bunch of people that I feel God placed in my life and has helped me along the way. I lost a lot of people, both my uncles, my son, and, my friends. They said I was toxic, and a lot of them just won't talk to me still. It's been 3 years, and they still don't talk to me. My son will not talk to me at all. So I wish and hope they see this, because I want them to know how better I'm doing. I'm doing so much better. I still cry. I can't control my crying, whether I get angry or sad or whatever. I just start crying. But the anger part, I think I've pretty much dealt with and have control of it, and my laughter, thank goodness. But not with without a lot of therapy. And the reason I speak so well is because I had some amazing people in my life who have trained me to get to where I'm at now. So I went from a wheelchair to a walker to nothing at all, no assist. I still get, that roller coaster, how your tummy drops? That's how I feel sometimes when I look down or look up. But my balance is way better. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting better. When they told me I wasn't going to get any better, I had a patch on my eye, and they said I'd never see again. They said I'd never walk again. I'd probably always be on a walker, and I'd probably be like that for the rest of my life. Well, I'm proud to say that's not the case. It was hard work on both my part and my physical therapist part, but I hate to brag, but on my part, because once the physical therapy ended, it didn't end for me. I kept doing it every day at home. My occupational therapy, I have better motor skills, but it's those fine motor skills that I have problems with. And hopefully if you stay in tune, I'm going to address some of those things to help those things as we go through my channel. I'm going to have therapists, hopefully speech, occupational, and physical. I'm also going to have my brother who is caregiver. Jessica, I don't know who she's going to have, but she's an inspiration too, because her stroke is different than mine. But she knows what I'm going through, and I know what she's going through. So I understand now why they say get a stroke group or something, or somebody else that had a stroke, because honestly, my friends are the only ones that I can understand truly what I'm going through. So I'm sorry. So I was in the hospital. I got transferred down here to Parkview. And I was here, I think, for a couple of days. I'm not sure. But I had my second stroke, which was a PONS, which is also at the brainstem. And that really jacked me up. And so I really struggled. And also, too, I felt like stroke was there for older people. I didn't know people like me, my age, had them. I'm middle-aged. I was 46. I was a single mother. Stuff like that shouldn't happen to me, but it did. And as I went on with this, I knew 5 other people that I was close to. They were all close to my age within a year. So my friend Jessica, who's doing the channel with me, hers was in January. Mine was in November. Hers was in January. Dave, my friend Dave, who hopefully I can talk him into doing this channel, his was that following July. Tony, I can't remember when his was. We were on there. And then Cindy, my friend Cindy, hers was 2 months before mine, so September, I guess. We all are different. We're all the same. You know what I mean? And we have similarities, and then there's things that I have that my other friends don't, and same goes for them. But we've all been through the struggle, and I am so thankful that, first of all, God, I know a lot of you don't believe in God, but I do, and He saved me. He saved all my friends for a reason, and I believe this is one of the reasons. But it's also His strength that gets me to where I'm at now. And I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep plugging on. It takes time. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to be normal. Well, as normal can be. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi. And I really don't have a schedule for this channel. I don't want a schedule, because I never know when people can do it, especially with the coronavirus. I don't know what it's going to be, but hopefully I can give you pointers that work for me, resources that work for me, including my eyes, and physical therapy, and occupational therapy, all that, and speech therapy. I had a wonderful speech therapist that came to my house too. Her name is Allison also. And I love you, Allison. Hopefully I'll have her on here. But I just don't want people to give up hope, because everybody was doom and gloom with me. This is it for you. This is how it's going to be. You're never going to be the same. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to run and skip. And right now, those things aren't achievable yet. But I'm doing things, and I hope you will do things too, along with me, because I don't want you to give up hope. There is life after a stroke and a brain injury. I really believe that. I'm living it. I'm living proof there is. And it may take me longer because I'm older, but I'm going to do it. And you're going to hopefully be on my journey with me and see it happen. My friend Jessica, she is a godsend. She and I have been talking about doing this for a while. And she is my biggest cheerleader and my biggest motivator and supporter. And I know she's going to be that for you too. I just know it. And she's awesome, and you guys are going to love her. I can't wait for you to meet her. Because it's different. I mean, you can tell people what it's like, and they're like, oh, yeah, sure. You're tired. Oh, yeah. Don't use your stroke as an excuse for everything. Well, that's why we need friends and a group, a support group, because other people feel the same way. And they're not going to judge us for talking weird or wanting to take several naps. I mean, they can empathize, but they can't sympathize. And people who have had strokes can sympathize because they are going through it too. And I want to talk about sleeping, how it's not a bad thing, how it's your brain healing. I want to attack a lot of those things, a lot of myths, so people can understand that there's nothing wrong with me other than I had a stroke. And this is what it's going to take to get me better. And if I need to take a nap, I need to take a nap. And if I need to cry, I need to cry. Or if I'm freaking out because I'm so frustrated because I can't find the word that I want to use, I don't want you to finish my sentence because it's not helping me. I want to find it. I want to tell you, that's a can. I want to find that word for me. And I think we can help each other. We can build each other up. We can support each other. And I just hope you stay along for the ride. Because one of my goals is if I help just one person, then all this is worth it. It's embarrassing for me because the way I talk and the way I look now. I can't even curl my hair. Or put on makeup. But, you know, it's coming. It's coming. And I want us to be there for each other. And just know you're not alone. Because I'm all alone. Except for my dog, I'm all alone. Everybody left me because of my brother. And he lives 30 minutes away and I hardly talk to him. There's no much that I like. So I feel pretty alone sometimes. But I have you guys now. And I have my friends that have strokes. And, you know, I want you to feel normal. Because when you talk to other stroke survivors, you feel normal again. You can laugh at yourselves, at the funny things you do. And I just want to be there for you. So, next time, leave comments if you can. And let me know what you would like me to talk about. And if I know about it, I will. And if I don't know about it, I'll research it and I'll find it. Okay? But just leave comments down below. And caregivers, thank you so much. I mean, really, thank you. Because the stress that you go through every day, I can't understand that. I can only understand what my stress is. But thank you so much for not giving up on people. Seriously, your loved ones. And, I mean, without you, probably a lot of them wouldn't make it to the doctor or feed themselves or go out and see the sun. I mean, thank you. Thank you very much. And stroke survivors, we're in this together. I'll see you later. Hopefully soon.